in this one. And losers their last time out, so they'll look. And the Titans getting set to go. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 22 yards. And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
He ran the ball in on the last drive for the touchdown. That's now his 13th rushing touchdown on the season. Guys in the running back room probably say, hey, spread the wealth here a little bit. You don't have to run it in every time. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Being chased out left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. He'll look to throw. And, oh, that will get a wind-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Let's go. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. On play action, they'll throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Najee Harris, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Desmond Ridder leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Second and goal from the 6 this time. He'll decide to keep this once more. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again first.
Let's go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like... One away. Yeah, I know. Bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. This one downfield to Burks. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st rounder, getting in there for the sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Steps away to his left. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to Trevon Wesco.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would...
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted.
Hope my mama was watching tonight.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Steps away. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can... He had his first rushing last drive, but certainly not his first of the season. In fact, his 15th. That moves him past what Cam Newton did as a rookie back in 2011 when Cam had 14 of them. So his impressive numbers just continue to pile up here as they start this drive. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but he threw the interception on his first pass of the ball game. That led to the trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. It's a gain of 35. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
The Titans had 8 and 5 to start play. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
This is caught, and he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before, getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to keep this again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be?
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the 1st down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, and it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. Back to throw. On the move to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Christian Kirksey. The O-line can't stop him, and he gets the sack. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
That's complete to Treylon Burks. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield on that.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Out to his left. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Denzel Perryman with a sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Look at the big fella go. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he has his tight end. That's Wesco. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Forced out to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position.
So now the Titans down 24-21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-tying attempt, and he got there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Will Anderson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. He'll buy some time right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the...
Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top
Hey, I don't want to hear anything about the refs. Zip it.
Yo, let's stay positive and stay hungry, okay? Got a lot to improve on, guys.